Yo, what is good? I'm back with another verse piece video, and in today's video I'm gonna show you, in my opinion, the best way to AFK in verse piece right now. I was gonna make a video like this last update, but after changing the raids, my last strat was foolproofed and I can't use it anymore. But there was a new strat that people came up with, and I'm gonna make a video about it for the people who don't know. So yeah, first you're gonna need to have of course, you're gonna need to deal a lot of damage. I don't have the best stuff because I'm gonna be using a Homura sword, but I will explain why later for sure. But I don't have the best stuff for sword. As you can see, I'm only using the accessory, and I have the blessing, the blessing on it, or I don't know what the blessings cost. It's blessed, the 1% enchant. But yeah, that's basically all the buffs I'm using. The accessory and this for my race, as you saw, I'm using. No, I'm actually not using human. Might be. I was trying to still roll for legendary Saiyan, and I swear to God that thing is not real. But yeah, I'm using the Birkin race with the Overlord of Death Straight Godly and Hockey grade 5. That is basically everything I'm gonna be doing. And you're gonna need, if you're gonna use Homura like me, you're definitely gonna need Madoka, because we're gonna be using the V ability. So for the strats, you're gonna need any big AoE ability. I don't know, because I haven't seen showcases of Aims, but I do know Anos has an ability where he destroys the universe or something. I think that one has a very big AoE, but I'm not sure. So basically you're gonna need any big AoE ability. For example, this one, as you can see, I mean, I've already showcased it before, but I'm just gonna showcase it again here. So as you can see, very big range, and it targets any mob basically in range. So yeah, very OP ability in my opinion. And yeah, this is basically everything you're gonna need actually. And basically you're gonna need to deal a lot of damage. I don't wanna over explain this, but you're gonna need to deal a lot of damage and have an ability with very big AoE. And I will show you once I'm in the raid why that is. And yeah, basically I'll see y'all once I'm in the raid. Hopefully I get it first try. Alright, so once you join, you're gonna want to make sure you're using Hockey, and your character is aiming right about there where the second demonic Homura boss spawns. And basically you just make sure shift lock is off, of course, so your character doesn't switch positions every time your camera turns. But yeah, you just use the V ability. And just to show you, I'm not even as I said before, I'm not even max sword damage, 0 rebirth, and I can pretty much one-shot these first bosses, as you can see. So for instant kill, and make sure you don't spam the V ability, for the reason that, of course, for the title I'm using the I don't know what the title is called, but the one that gives you minus 60% cooldown and plus 50% damage. Because that's the best one I have for sword right now. But make sure you don't spam your abilities, because if you have cooldown reduction, for some reason, when you use the V ability again, it just bugs out. Sometimes it works, but most of the time it bugs out, so make sure you don't do it. And yeah, basically you just spam it. And if you want to add a bit of extra damage, especially for the last boss like me, you can spam the rest of the abilities. Let me zoom out here so you can see. I mean, you can't even see the boss. But yeah, basically you just spam the rest of the abilities for a little bit of extra damage, and after you're done using those, you can go back to the V. We're gonna get to look at the boss right here, since it does zoom out more than player. So as you can see, the boss is right there. And I don't know if I can see the health bar from here. Yeah, but as you can see, we're dealing a pretty good amount of damage. And by spamming the rest of the abilities, you're basically going to be dealing extra damage. I mean, that's if you want to do that. I mean, most people would want to do that if I'm not wrong. But yeah, that's basically the macro actually. This is a very short video just showcasing how you can do it for the people who didn't know. Or for the people who are not in the Discord, so they don't really know the strats that most people use. And as you can see, 200 corrupt tickets, 10 exotic chests, and which frags is a byproduct, so that's if you want it or not. Yeah, I mean, you can trade them, but their value is probably gonna fall off too. And I do want to say, you can also get 3000 race rerolls, which I got before this run. So as you can see, race rerolls 3000. This was from here. I don't know the percent chance, but it is a decently high percent chance, like every 2 runs, something like that. But yeah, that's basically the macro. You're just gonna record it on your tiny task and AFK overnight. If y'all have any questions, you can drop them in the comments or just straight up ask me directly on the Discord. And yeah, that's basically all. I'll see y'all later.